And then the second thing in terms of self-leadership, and then the leadership of actually being able to require to be able to bring something new into form, is actually going to be around people who share your vision of the culture that you want to create. We call that collective shared vision in intentional change theory. And that's actually one of the things that makes a social identity group like the New York Rangers or the Jets or the Giants. They all have a collective shared vision for their teams winning. And up until now, there hasn't been a social identity group for cultural catalysts because primarily the social identity groups are all around organizational change. However, we see with B Corps and nonprofits and churches and even businesses going to solve real world problems. So we can actually use these vehicles as a way to create societal change. But what Machiavelli told us in 15 is that we cannot sustain change efforts when the existing system is designed to protect itself. And what that means is that we have to be surrounded by the right people to be able to sustain our change efforts. And I'm not saying that from a place of common sense. I'm actually saying that from a place of science, okay? What change science actually tells us is to be able to sustain desired change. It is neurobiologically impossible to do it alone. Having the right people around you who share your vision, who have similar levels of competence and have compassion for your challenges and your hardships, and who share similar levels of energy and mutual activation, which, yes, we can even go down to consciousness on that because that's what we're speaking to, literally can affect whether the nervous system and the body gets fuel and can sustain the change efforts through the inevitable challenges of the systems trying to protect itself and trying to prevent you from making the change, or whether or not you're going to be able to sustain your change efforts.